Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Tez from the Never Game Alone community coming to talk to you about Tem Tem today. The new Mons on the block. They just, been out for about a week now and hit the ground running with a good splash, but we'll get into that after the introduction. All right, man. So, like I was saying, Tem Tem, dog. So I've been playing it for about a week now, man, and I haven't gotten too far into the game, but from what I've played, and let me throw this in there. This is still early access. This is not the final product. This is not the final official build. This is just how I feel about what I've played, what I've seen, and what I've experienced so far in the game. I'm still playing it through, but you're gonna see that in the background here. So the character customization, I was really keen on the representation that they put in for your boy. You know what I'm saying? For the people of color, man, because a lot of games like this, even with the MMO aspect, they don't properly put in the hair. The features kind of look weird. The lips don't look all that right. But I mean, even you see Lil Tez on the screen. Lil Tez, he doesn't look like me, but this will be the closest representation of self, even for a younger generation of kids who were playing this. It does also have, the hairstyles. You saw earlier some of the like the Killmonger look, and I got dreads, so I couldn't help but I had to, rock out, put my dreads in on my little Tez on the game, and I was like, yo, that definitely sold me. Like that was one thing. And the graphics are nice, a little cartoony and whatnot, but I can get behind it. It's still something I can get behind. And there are a lot of things in the game that probably turn other people off. And I don't get me wrong, this is not a, oh my god, you have to go out and buy this first thing, this is the most amazing thing I've ever played. No, it still has its flaws also, or just I have certain things about it that I wouldn't say make it the greatest, but it's still an enjoyable and fantastic game for what the current build and current patch is, present. But prior to the launch, there were some things that were kind of going wrong, but the dev team was definitely on their thing, making sure that they were patching and fixing any of the known reported issues. So I was like, yo, they're going above and beyond, so I had to respect it. But first thing on my list, dog, the evolution animation. Now, anyone who's played Pokemon like myself, going on about 30 years or less, or just starting in Pokemon, if you haven't played from the original days, the evolution animation has come a long way. I mean, it's evolved in itself. Now, this one though in Tem Tem is super dope. It's kind of quick. It looks almost like a Digivolution, but not. Anybody who doesn't know what Digimon is. But I was like, yo, like I had a mon who literally Digivolved, and I couldn't get over the fact. I'm like, yo, look at this, my man. I believe it was the first bird you kind of catch is Paru. I want to say Paru. I could be completely wrong. Hopefully I put it in the clip you watching right here, you know what I'm saying? But they definitely sold me on that. They also got me on the more MMO aspect of it, though a lot of the squad hasn't picked it up yet. I have seen and been watching people play it who've been palling around with their homies and squad doing the tag battles and just going through it, because it is your typical MMO. Now in MMO fashion, there are a lot of side quests. Now, some of the side quests that I've come across, there's areas in the game where there's work in progress, kind of just to let you know they're still putting some stuff in, and that's cool because it's not completed. But I was just like, yo, will some of the quests that I'm doing potentially be halted, or will I have to abandon them, or will they just kind of pile up in the list because I don't know what to do at this point or how to complete them because they haven't been added into the game. I know they are working some more stuff out, putting more stuff in. I haven't had a chance to look over on the Reddit page or check with the official Twitter page to see what's been going on here in a little bit. I'm just trying to get my thoughts out and express again how I feel about this. They also have something that's really unique that I wish Pokemon had. Is this healing stop shop. So it's basically like an instant Nurse Joy station out in any general area. There's in certain places you can go heal your Tims, buy items without having to trek back to the closest city or wherever you just left, and heal up and do what you need to do. So I was like, all right, that's super dope, because the first time I was like, yo, I got to keep running back to the house getting healed, or running back to the actual center that I found to get healed up. I was like, this is definitely a pro. Another pro, it's grindy. I myself can admit I have been spoiled by the experience shares and experience share alls. It is grindy, boy. If you want to get these mons to evolve, you're gonna have to put in some time, put in some effort, you know, like a traditional MMO, you know what I'm saying? You got to put in the time. But I was just like, dog, it's taking a little bit of time to get my mons where I want them to be at, without them constantly dying, buying items, and really pretty much breaking my pockets. Because the items, yeah, they cost a little bit. I do think they've made some adjustments though. I could, you know, don't get me quoted wrong. I probably am gonna get this wrong, but I do think that they did also say something about changing some of the actual pricing, or some of the issues with how much things cost. Cause dog, it's hard. I mean, it's really hard. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's really hard trying to get you some good healing stuff. The revives, I pray that I find them in the ground in the chests, like, whoo, because they're life savers, especially if you're trying to train them on up and, you know, keep your team. Like me, I gotta have everybody at one even level type of trainer. So like I'll literally go one by one till whoever's got the highest level. Everybody else, before we leave this area, you gotta have the exact same level. That's always been me from the day I picked up Pokemon Yellow. You know, that's just how I am. And let's get over to, you know, the mons themselves though. So the mons, just like any, you know, typical monster, they have their variants, types, designs, and looks. But now this may lean more towards the cons. Some of the mons don't look very distinctive. Like they're cute and cuddly. They don't need to be, you know, hardcore, rough around the edges or anything like that. But I do feel like a lot of them have this this somewhat Ditto-esque face. Now, if anyone's ever watched the Pokemon show, you know, if a Ditto who can transform into anything doesn't know how to make a 100% complete transformation, not that it's not a full transformation, but if it's trying to change into another Pokemon but can't just get the face right, they have these 2 button eyes and the typical kind of smile. And I feel like a lot of the mons in the game have that, and it's not a deterrent. It's just like I was wanting just a little more distinction from them. Like they already look very distinct in themselves, but it's just like, man, you know, how can, you know, we judge this up some? But there'll be more mons added later. They've assured this. There's only 75 right now. With it being, you know, Pokemon inspired, there are Lumas, which are their version of shinies. I have yet to catch one, but just overall, I would say give Tem Tem a try. If you're looking for something to ease the itch of Pokemon, if you've already grinded through Pokemon, or you're just somebody who likes MMOs and wants to pal around and play some Pokemon inspired game, I would definitely say give it a try. Like I said, it's still early access. It isn't complete, but with this being incomplete, there's still so much more ground to be made on the game, and there's still so much that can potentially be done to just keep elevating that ceiling and raising that bar, because they do have plans to, you know, release future mons, events and things like that as the game nears its completion and its full, I guess, launch on other variant consoles from, I want to say, PlayStation and Nintendo, you know. So y'all just be on the lookout. And this has been your boy Tez. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.